So some really good friends of ours, Em and Blake, a little while ago invited us to go on this multi-day off-roading trip to visit the Hole in the Rock Trail down in southern Utah and explore a little bit of its history and a little bit of its heritage. And a little birdie told me that there's supposed to be something in the mailbox today, an official invitation to join them on the Hole in the Rock Trail. So let's go check this out.
Oh wow, there's a wax seal.
What is that on there?
I think it's a wolf. Yep, because look. And there's a second one.
And they're like in a yin and yang, and one's barking at the moon. That one's barking at the sun. What's the other one doing?
The moon.
Barking at the moon.
We probably need to go inside for this.
Yeah, we probably need to go inside for this. Let's go take a peek. So basically this letter says, Emily and Blake Douglas are pleased to invite you to join us on an exciting off-road expedition to explore the beautiful Hole in the Rock area. It basically goes on to tell the whole story about the Hole in the Rock area, which we will share with you when we go on the trip. So babe, let's get our stuff together, load up the truck, and let's go. And he's in. All right, let's go to Hole in the Rock. What do you think, babe?
I think it's time to go to Hole in the Rock.
Let's go to Hole in the Rock.
Let's go.
Welcome to the beginning of the trip, the Hole in the Rock trailhead.
Game on. Is this where we're gonna stop and look at the little sign and air down and all those fun things?
Yes, sure.
Well, after a long day and a windy night, we have arrived at the Hole in the Rock. According to this sign, this trail was a thing in 1880. And right here we have the trail map, which as you can see has not been replaced in quite some time. So we will be reliant on our own personal maps and not this map, that is for sure. Anyway, beautiful landscape. Getting the tires aired down, getting the Jeeps ready for the run. What are you doing?
I'm just finishing up inflating my tires.
What'd you go down to?
About 16 to 18.
16 to 18, right on. Sandy Rocky Trail. Got a brand new 4XE right here. It's gonna hit Hole in the Rock today. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. You gotta wave with your windshield wipers. Can't forget the sunscreen.
No, I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Hello.
Hello. What are you guys doing over here?
All aired down.
All aired down?
I pulled a silly. My stawns were located underneath of my floor panel, so I had to lift up my heavy cooler to get at it. But,
So you got a workout this morning?
Yeah. It's been nothing but a little bit of a struggle bus. But we're ready to go.
All right, let's hit this trail. Let's get it done.
Found a bug, it looks like.
Bugs are always good.
We've got our expedition map here.
Hole in the Rock. All right, tell us what we're doing.
Part of this trail is going to be Hole in the Rock, but some of this is going to be some other trails. The original trail is actually lost. They don't know exactly where the pioneers went through from their original trail. Some of this is going to be Lake Canyon, which is actually washed out. We'll also be going through the Rincon, is another part of this trail. The overlook to the actual exit point, you can't get down all the way to the lake, but you can get to the a spot and look through down to the canyon. We'll see how we do, what we do. Headed to Hole in the Rock, you wouldn't happen to have directions, would you?
I think you need a vehicle.
Oh, where do I get one of those?
Right there. So Blake, tell us what is this trail?
Like, the stories that I have are from the hole in the rock, and like I said before, the actual route is kind of lost from what the early people did. So, Noki Dome, we were doing that, and then we have, on the mesa, I think that's, what's the name of that one? Well, the Rincon, yeah, is that top. There's a section of hole in the rock that just goes to that overlook that I was telling you about, and then the section of trail that goes down to the actual river, there's a confusing part up ahead here. You want to go left at it. There's a cairn on the left side of the trail that you'll see after making that decision, so just so you know. We're actually going to wait for you guys right here. I don't know the actual name of that trail that goes down and snakes to the Great River Bend and goes actually all the way down to Lake Powell. But looking at the map, there's just trails all over the place. Are we near Starbucks? Bad joke.
Well, it does
I
sound
mean,
good.
if you had a helicopter, yeah, we're somewhat near Starbucks.
Look at that.
But in short, I know this trail is hole in the rock.
Right, but what I want to understand is what's the history of it? Like back in 1880, right? Why was this trail even here to begin with? Yeah, this is not the original trail, but the hole in the rock and that whole thing, what is it?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Let me just open a page here. The decision of the church leaders was to plant a little colony of Mormons in the very heart of all this incipient danger, right on the turbulent border between the Navajos and the Paiutes, and squarely on the trail of the fugitive desperado wolf pack, all from over the west. It was a perilous venture, as the years were to prove, its objectives to be achieved through great sacrifice, hardship, and danger. With few in numbers, the little colony would be compelled to hang its hopes of survival on the hands of Providence and the faithfulness with which it would wield against the agencies of peace. Besides the precarious problems of saving itself with its women and helpless children from the wrath and rapacity of the three breeds of savages, its principal purpose was to save the rest of Utah from further Indian troubles by continuing itself a buffer state between the old settlements and the mischief which might be incubating against them. It was to be a shock absorber, to neutralize what otherwise might develop into another war.
So the trail through the hole in the rock was their route to get to this new place?
Correct.
They sure did choose a hard way to get somewhere.
Recording me. Recording you, recording me, recording you. We're all recording. Everyone's recording everything. Everyone's recording everywhere.
This is the Gray Mesa. Can't read this sign. It says a mountain sheep led advanced explorers 1,000 feet down the steep North Slick Rock slope. Hole in the Rock road builders followed that route with wagons after considerable road work had been done in the midst of a blizzard. The third child of the expedition was born to Mons Larson's family. The boy was named John Rio. Anyway, the whole point of this is, if you take a look right here, this is a piece of the original Hole in the Rock trail. So try to imagine bringing horses, cattle, and wagons down this. It's not a trail. It's a rock face. Not quite sure how they did it. They were a different breed back then, that is for sure. Definitely a different breed.
That's it. Good.
Gentle.
Slow. Real slow. All the way through. Slow, slow, slow. Keep coming. Yep. 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 That's it. Nice and slow. Keep going slow. Keep going slow. Slow, slow, slow. Real slow. Do you want guided?
Nate, do you want guidance from Blake?
I think I'm good.
Says he's good.
Yeah, maybe I should have gotten all the bells and whistles. Oh, God. Oh yeah, this makes it completely easier.
There's the skid plate.
There's that skid plate. Good thing I'm not the only one.
So in my opinion, the line you took was the better line. This line over here is the better line. That one is way off camber and weird.
I don't understand that one at all.
Me neither.
I definitely think this line was the line to take.
It was the line.
Like, I don't care so much for the deep pit as long as there's the two.
If your wheels are on either side of the pit,
yeah,
the pit doesn't exist as far as the Jeep's concerned.
Exactly. There's some crazy ass people because they took some really
right
left and right
in a wagon with cows and wooden wheels. Right?
I was talking about Blake, but okay, that works too.
Successfully completed the chute. There aren't very many obstacles or places where we know the hole of the rock trail actually was, but this is one of them. There are many records and diaries and things of that nature that say that there was a long chute that they went up with their wagons. So they went up this with a team of wagons and men pulling their oxen and their hand carts.
Come your way a little. Yeah.
All right. That's what happens on a dirt road. Stressed something earlier in the day, and sway bar link goes snap. So I always bring tools on the trail. Never know what's gonna happen. You know what sucks? You know what really sucks? Yeah. So when the rear sway bar broke, the one link, I bought new links, and I bought 2 of them because they came in pairs. Then I replaced it, and then I put a totally different kind of sway bar in that didn't take those kind of links, and I got rid of the extra link. So now I don't have the extra link.
We're gonna call Gravedigger a persuader because he's breaking sway bars, rear and front.
He likes breaking sway bars. He's broken a few. Yeah, it sounded like I bottomed out on a rock, but I'm like, I'm on a dirt road. There's no rock to bottom out on. Something's not right.
Yeah, when you guys said we hit something that we shouldn't have hit, I was like, what did you hit? Like, what? There's nothing to hit.
There's nothing to hit out
I haven't
here.
seen any cows. Did a bird swoop down and run into you? And then when Nate said, something's wrong, I immediately turned around and floored it. I was like, what's wrong? How bad is this? What could it be? Hole in the Rock Trail is
Snagging another part.
3 for 3. Every time I've come out, 3 for 3.
Hi, baby. Hey, Tim.
Now he's going to be really
Flexy.
flexy. And sometimes you don't want him to be really flexy.
You're gonna be high knees.
Sometimes you don't want it to be really flexy. That's the thing. The world's quietest rock crawler right here.
Yep.
Super quiet.
And at the end of a long 3 days of wheeling, you might just need a little extra fuel. Use the rubber gloves, but I always wear some because diesel stinks to high, you know what. If you get it on your skin.